How's everybody doing? Seeing who wants to come in and chat today. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. I was surprised. My 15-minute live last night uploaded in only a few hours maybe, as opposed to the 12 hours it takes if I do an hour live, which is crazy. I wish they uploaded faster. How's everybody doing? How long I stay live depends on who comes in and chats. Give it about 5 minutes, see if anybody wants to come chat today. Pepsi. I was just reading the label on my Crybaby gummies, or Crybaby gum. It says extra sour. I can kind of smell them through the wrapper. Hello. How's it going? Let's see who that ends up being. Hello, how's it going? How's everybody doing today? Good to see you. I'm looking at what I'm going to call my attendance sheet and see if I recognize any names or if it's new people. I've started to have some familiar names come in, which is good. Hello. How's it going? Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Oh, thank you. Doing all right. Sometimes I debate whether I should take that out of my thing or not. Man, that remove button is awesome, isn't it? And you gone. I don't have my moderators in here right now, so yeah. Right? French fries are good. I had French fries with dinner last night. I had I had some wings and French fries. I work at a grocery store, and the deli sometimes sells little containers of wings. And I got the barbecue. There was a 6-pack, so I had a 6-pack of barbecue wings, and I had one of those bags of frozen French fries. So I put some, like a small serving, in my air fryer, cooked those up, heated up the. I only had to microwave the wings, so microwave the wings, put some fries in the air fryer. It was delicious. There you go. Exactly. Yes. I just bought mine I think before summer, or it was before summer, definitely. I can't remember exactly what month I bought it, but I like it a lot. It's easier sometimes than turning the oven on. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm in the United States. I'm in Colorado, but originally from Illinois. Thank you for the likes. Right? Well, I hope so. There you go. Mine's just a $30 one that I got from my store. Where's the? Oh, there it goes. There we go. The best buttons on live are. Well, I like pop music, and pop music and country music. I don't know how much pop culture I pay attention to. Oh, I don't own it. I work at a chain grocery store. Oh yeah. Movie and TV quote of the day. I always say check out someone's videos before you subscribe, so you make sure you actually like that person. Because a lot of times someone will subscribe and then they'll unsubscribe, and I'm like, well, you should have looked at my videos first to make sure that you actually like me. So I tell everyone that. I'm like, check out the person's content before you hit that subscribe button, because that way you're not disappointed and you know what you're getting into. Thank you. Appreciate you. My goal, I've been telling everybody this, so I sound like a broken record. My goal is to hit 500 by Christmas. Or sooner. But I figured aiming for Christmas is a more attainable, or like reasonable. Right now it's like 70s and low 80s. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Nice. I hope so. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the word that I was going for. What word was I thinking of? I hate when I have a word on the tip of my tongue, and I'm like, I know the word that. I've been working on going live every night to try to build up my follower base, to try to get more followers. So I'm hoping that works in my favor. Excuse me. Sorry. But yeah, the weather is yeah, exactly. Hello, Lily. Yeah, exactly. So I even did a poll. I was like, should I go live every night? If you go on creator's profile, that posts page. Yes, exactly. I do at least 2 shorts a day, sometimes 3 or 4, depending on what I'm doing that particular day. So, but 2 shorts every day for sure. That sounds strange. There you go. Thank you. But yeah, so I'll put like on the I don't know if it says community or posts when you go on someone's profile, but on the posts on mine, if it says posts, I do a lot of polls to see what viewers might want to see. Thank you. I try. I want to be known for positivity because like some of my favorite creators are like Haley and Kendra, Call Me Chris, Selena Spooky Boo. They are awesome, and I want to, I want my channel to be positive like theirs. So I try. Sometimes people get on my nerves, but exactly, a lot more positivity. So I'm working on that. I've been trying to keep my channel positive. Thank you. I try. I'm still trying to think of that word. Right, exactly. I'm a cashier at a chain grocery store. I try not to give out too much detail, but I think some of my videos people might have figured it out already. It's a what you call it? Kind of Kroger, like I can't read anything except English. I'm sorry, I can't read what you're saying. I don't know what your name is. That's up to you if you want to go or not. You can think about it and decide for yourself. I'm like, that's up to everybody whether they want to go live or not. Sometimes if I can't decide if I want to go live, I have a pendulum in my room, that little thing on a chain. Yes, exactly. You know what I was saying? There you go. On other social media platforms, when you go live, like TikTok, long story. But you used to be able to click on some places. Thank you, I appreciate that. I get sidetracked. I get easily distracted. But I was saying, like, on some social media platforms similar to YouTube, when you go live, you can actually click on someone's comment if it's in another language than the one you speak. You can actually click on someone's comment and there'll be a translate button. But YouTube doesn't have that. And I don't know. Right? Well, yeah. I'm high functioning. I'm somewhere on the autism spectrum. And they years when I was I'm 37 now. When I was 21, it was still called Asperger syndrome, and they classified me as high functioning. So, and hey, I live alone and I've had the same job for going on 9 years. So I'm like, I think I'm doing pretty good. And I'm really good at my job. So I'm lucky for that. But yeah, on some platforms, you can actually translate the comments, but YouTube doesn't have that. And I'm like, how can I petition for YouTube to put a translate option on the live comments? I'm like, how do I get them to do that? Right. Thank you. Yeah. I have a lot of regular customers that love me. Some regular customers come to my line just to see me. Like they will specifically get in my line because they want to see me and talk to me. I've had customers where they're be in another line and then I'll open up and they'll actually leave that line and come over to mine. Yeah, exactly. But it's funny because, like, I'll probably make a video about this. I am ride or die for my coworkers. Like, I've been at my store so long that, yeah, exactly, exactly. So you know what I'm saying. Hold on. Sorry, squirrel. If you've seen the movie Up, you know why I just did that. So I've been at my store so long that some people assume that I'm a manager, even though I'm not. And I do not ever want that job because it's just way too much work to do. They have way too much work that they have to do. Yes, exactly. I just met you and I squirrel. But so customers will try to complain to me about my coworkers, and I'm like, talk to a manager because I will defend my coworkers till the day I die, And you have to if you're not a manager, like you have to be that way. But my store sucks in that we're not allowed to stand up for each other. Exactly. Like my store sucks because like I'm not allowed to stand up for my coworkers if a customer is acting a fool or if there's a dispute between two employees. Like I'm supposed to let management handle it, and I can't stand up for my coworkers, and it sucks because I want to be like, no, back off. I do tell customers, I'm like, you don't want to complain to me. I won't agree with you. I will side with my coworker. Exactly. No, they're not. Customers can be idiots. I had a guy today, if you want to hear the story. So, had a couple come in. They were buying 4 boxes of the Smirnoff Ice 12-pack. That's alcohol for any children in the room. And my store does like digital coupons. If you know Kroger, you know what I mean by digital coupon. So they had already used their digital coupon because my store, once you pay, that digital coupon is gone and you can't use it again after you pay. You have to use it up to 5 times in one transaction. So once you pay, that coupon's gone. Right. If you lose a bet. I haven't had a Smirnoff Ice since I was like early 20s. Sorry, guys. I have coughing fits sometimes. Don't worry. But anyway, so this couple was wanting to buy 4 boxes of them. And I had to explain to them twice that their coupon was not going to work because they already used it. Tell me why the husband is a ID 10T. Write that down if you don't know what that means. Here, give me a napkin. Sometimes I use napkins to write things down. Write this down. Take a little note. Hang on. I figured out doing this is easier than... So he was an ID 10T. If you can read that, you know what it says. And he tried to get another customer to buy the other. They had their ID. I already checked their ID so I had to void. Yes, exactly. So, so I ended up voiding 3 of the boxes off because I explained to them that the coupon wouldn't work. So I voided 3 of the boxes off, took them away, and I placed them on the podium at the front of, because I was running self-checkout. I placed them on the podium at self-checkout. And after they paid, this idiot husband, I don't know if they were alcoholics or not, but they were giving me alcoholic vibes the way he really wanted the digital coupon for these other 3 boxes of Smirnoff. So he goes to another customer, completely unrelated, on the other section. So there's 2 sides of U-Scan, okay? I'm on one side and coworkers on another side, right? So he goes to the other side, and there's a guy that he's trying to get to buy these other 3 for him and get the coupon. And I had to explain again that, hey, he would have to download the coupon. And the customer, this other customer that was unrelated, was like, I don't have the coupon. I don't have a super card. Like, right, exactly. It's not like there were Modelo's or Corona or heck, Stella Artois, you know? My stepmom really likes Stella Artois, but it's not like they drink very often. But yeah, so I had to explain again that no, the coupon's not going to work for him, right? But anyway, so, and I'm like, I can't remember what the other customer said, but I was like, yeah, I told him that, but he's not understanding. And so the husband goes, well, I understand just fine. I'm not the R word. You know what R word I'm talking about. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you're kind of acting like it. So he leaves and I'm like, God, he was acting like such an idiot. It's like, don't tell me you're not stupid while you're acting stupid. Right? Hello. Oh boy, am I going to have to remove you too? Yeah, we're not going to do that. Right? Exactly. And it's like food is one thing, you know, but like alcohol and cigarettes, it's against the law for us to change the price on those, like to do a price override. You know what I mean? So there's times when I've had to explain to people, hey, I can't change the price. That's against the law. You might want to get a cheaper one or something, but I cannot change the price. It's against the law. So he did end up leaving the other three boxes. And I told my supervisor who was putting the boxes away. Exactly. And if we want to keep our license to sell beer, wine, and like wine coolers, we have to follow the rules. Exactamente. Exactly. And like checking IDs, people be like 60 something years old and I still check for ID. And they'll be like, oh, I'm like, I still need your ID. It's the law. Or like, I hate when people are like, well, because I'm in the US, I don't know what country you're in, but they were like, oh, and name any of the 50 states if you know them. And it was like, oh, it's like, yeah, no, this is Colorado. We have Colorado rules. I don't care about other states. There you go. I've been to New Jersey when I was in my early 20s. That was 13 years ago. I'm 37, so yeah, 13 or 14 years ago. Excuse me. But it's like, don't tell me, oh, in Florida we do this, or I'll be like, take your butt back to Florida or Ohio, whatever. Take your butt back there then. We have different rules in every state. Just because you get away with something in one state does not mean you're going to get away with it here. Another thing YouTube needs to bring back is the block button. It's weird that YouTube is the only social media platform that I know of that doesn't have the block option. Oh, there you go. Yes, exactly. Every state has different laws, every business has different policies. Exactly. Oh, and I use that without without hesitation. I use that hide button without hesitation. It is a fantastic. Another thing that's great is being able to remove someone's comments. So so I just keep hiding the trolls and removing their comments. It's nice to be able to chat with somebody instead of constantly dealing with trolls. Right. It's more like not so much hate, but more like disgustingly sexual. You know what I'm saying? To say it the way Chris, Call Me Chris says it. Like disgusting and like, just like, yeah. Ugh. Just because I'm a girl. Girl, woman, whatever you want to call it. Yes, exactly. It's horrible. Oh, we lost Lily? That's too bad. That's okay, though. People come in and out. I'm chugging toward the day where I can have hundreds of viewers and hundreds of likes, you know? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Incels. Incels. There was a guy, you probably saw his comment. He was trying to make me say a bad word. And I'm like, yeah, we're not going there. Yes, exactly. I'm like, you're not making me say certain words just because I'm white. Just so you can pull the race card. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Party Rock is in the house tonight. I don't know. For some reason, I looked at your name and Party Rock started coming into my head. Right. And I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going there. I'm just going to remove you. Yes, it's too bad they broke up. I'm sexy and I know it. That song's fun. And Party Rock Anthem. Shake that. Do, 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 do. Oh, really? That's new information to me. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. But that's cool. I thought they were just best friends. Or brothers, you know. I had no idea. But that's really cool. They had some bangers. Yeah, that's kind of Sweet Home Alabama. I miss the do you remember the commercials for the Kia Soul with the dancing hamsters? Those were awesome. Yeah. Those commercials were awesome with the dancing hamsters. I'm like, I wish I could dance like that. I'm like, my body does not move cool ways like that. Oh, really? I'd have to look that up. I haven't seen those. All I can think of right now is the oddly depressing Matthew McConaughey car commercials. I don't know if it was for a car or a watch. but they were dark and kind of like Debbie Downer-ish. It's like, dang, Matthew, make some more upbeat commercials. Yeah, like good commercials that were actually like interesting, you know? Like the was it Mazda? I love her. I love Flo. She's awesome. She's so funny. And Jamie. Did you see the commercial? You know Mara, the girl that's kind of like has a Wednesday Addams vibe. She's kind of a downer. There was a commercial where like Flo and Jamie meet Mara's parents, and they're like they're like Enid compared to Mara. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what the heck? Sorry, I love the Netflix series Wednesday, so yeah. They called her Marzipan. There's our Marzipan. Yeah, that's the closest comparison I can make. Is like she was like Wednesday and her parents were like Enid. I love the Netflix series Wednesday. Yes. Jenna Ortega makes the most beautiful Wednesday I've ever seen. And I've seen like Christina Ricci. I don't remember if I watched the series when I was younger, but that one little girl, I forget her name. Before Christina Ricci, Lisa Loring. Lisa Loring, that's her name. I think I've seen her in an episode. I'll have to go back and rewatch it. But and I love Fred Armisen as Uncle Fester. I'm sad we have to wait so long for season 3, but it's okay. Yes, I love it so much. Some of the plot twists were crazy. It's like, what? Dancing until I'm dead. Dancing until I'm dead. Right. It was great. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite scenes was Enid and Agnes dancing together. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. I started season 2 hating Agnes. And then like part 2, she turned a corner and I was like, okay, I like her better now. Man, that really, you know what that means? That means Evie Templeton is going to be a star because she had me hating Agnes, and then she got me turned around where I'm starting to like Agnes again, you know? She's going to be a star, I guarantee it. I love Lady Gaga, yes. Yes, I really wish she had more screen time. Like I feel like they kind of did her dirty. She didn't get much screen time. Yes, exactly. Yes, if Evie's not a star already, she will be. And she's pretty. Like I've seen her in real life pictures. Like she's pretty. Yes, I know she's a child. I'm just saying I can still say she's pretty. She's close enough to 18 that I can say she's pretty. Exactly. I'm looking forward to seeing her character development in season 3. And of course, you know I love Jenna Ortega. Oh my gosh, I love Jenna Ortega. I wish I had a quick wit like that to like what you call it, to roast people the way Wednesday does. I really wish that, because that would be awesome. Oh my gosh. Like some of her burns, I'm like, dang girl. Yes, I love Beetlejuice. It was really good. It was funny at the end. Delia and Charles dancing at the end. Charles with no head. Oh, and that boy that her character Astrid was like starting to have a crush on. I don't know. I might have to disagree, but they're both really good. The original and the second one. They're both really good. Um but the boy that she was starting to like in Beetlejuice, his parents being dead was a plot twist that when I watched it, I was not ready for that. I was like, oh yeah, he killed his parents and then he died, and I was like, oh my god, she has her mother's gift of seeing ghosts. Yeah, it was crazy. And then Delia being killed by snakes. Right. Yeah. I was like, holy. I'm like, how could you kill your I don't get it. How you can kill your family. I would never understand that. I thought about it, but I would never do it, you know? It's something people think about, but most of us who have properly functioning brains would not do that. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm gonna wait till October 1st till I start watching Halloween movies. I'm weird. I stick to like the Disney Halloween movies. So like Well, I guess Beetlejuice doesn't really count it. I don't know if it counts as Disney. Does it? I don't know. But like Beetlejuice 2. I love the Halloween Town movies. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. I watch the Halloween Town movies, all four of them every year. Hocus Pocus, Beetlejuice. What else? I think that's about it. Is those ones. I got to think of what other ones that I normally watch. But yeah, it's a lot of Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus. Yes, I smell children. I have to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Tell anyone that comes in I'm going to the restroom. Okay, here I come. Come, little children, I will take thee away. Yes. Although her have you seen Hocus Pocus 2? She looked a lot old, like her makeup wasn't as good, you know? Like yeah. I'm beautiful. Boys will love me. Yeah, exactly. What you call it? I felt so bad for Winifred at the end of the second one where she's like, I'm nothing without my sisters. Yes, exactly. I don't think I've seen her in anything lately since then. I'd have to look. Amok, 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 amok. Oh, she gets smacked in the stomach. Amok, amok, amok. Oh. Farewell, mortal busboy. I can remember more lines from the first one than I can in the second one. Yeah, you gotta love it. One of my first videos on here, I sang Come Little Children. I don't know, I'd have to look at how many views it has now, but at the time I don't think it got many views. But maybe if I do it again with captions, maybe it'll get more views. Because I figured out everybody loves captions. Yeah, exactly. I want to visit that Salem. Okay. I'm not really into traveling right now, but someday maybe I'll get to Salem. Oh, I've started yawning again. I was fine for a while, but I'm yawning again. How's it going, everybody? Feel free to come in and join the conversation. And like the live if you're hello. Like the live if you're enjoying yourself. Oh, I'm always yawning. I wasn't yawning for a while, but now I'm yawning again. Excuse me. And burping. It's like if you go if you click on shorts and click on oldest, I don't think it'll show you a title. But it's me sitting in my chair with my hair down. I can't remember what I titled it. Yeah, in the shorts. I do mainly shorts. I do some long form videos sometimes, but mainly shorts. Oh goodness. I'll have to figure out. Hello, how's it going? Oh, okay. Yeah, see? It's not that many. But I don't know, it's because of the boring background or, my hair didn't look so great back then. Of course, I have it in a ponytail. Oh, I'm always yawning. How's it going? True, exactly. Yeah, I can't decide if I'll do it again this year or not. But I definitely want to make a trip like maybe next week because it'll be October. I want to make a trip to Spirit Halloween because you know how they always have a kind of haunted house type of display as you go in the door. So I want to video that for everybody and see if it gets how many views it gets. Yeah, I'm always yawning. Yeah, exactly. And then I'm like, well, I don't usually dress up for Halloween. And I was like, well, no, they're probably expensive. So I probably won't get a costume. I can't remember the last time I dressed up for Halloween. I think it was the first year that my dad, stepmom, stepsisters, and I moved into their house. But yeah, it's been years since I dressed up for Halloween. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, you never know. Okay. I don't have any other moderators. So who handled it? Yeah, I bet. Woo! Woo. Goodness. Sorry, I'm always yawning, guys. So you'll pretty much always see me yawning in the live. I'm always like, get used to it. I've tried to control it and I can't. Yeah. I don't know who I'd want to be though. She's all I want to be so bad. I don't do makeup, so I'm like, I don't know who I would be because I don't wear makeup ever. So, right, true. I'm not good at a lot of things, so I don't know. We have to see how that would work out. Woo. Oh goodness. True, true, exactly. It'd be cool. Like I'd have to like memorize some people's lines if like iconic lines if I were dressing up. I don't go to bars though. I haven't gone to bars since my early 20s. So my trust issues have gotten significantly worse from the time I was 23 till now. Thank you. She's got everything that I don't have. Yeah, exactly. So see, you get it. You broke me first. I started like singing on live because I was like, should I sing on live? I love Tate McRae. Yay, we have so much in common. Greedy is my absolute favorite. I could sing that word for word. And I was at the mall one time and it came on in a like a Asian gift store. I'm telling you right now, I sang every word like loud for everybody. There you go. Oh my god, I love her so much. And she's hot. Oh my god, I'm such a lesbian. She's hot. But like, yeah, I love all of her songs. Oh my god, she's great. I'm patiently waiting for her to come out with new music. What's that? Yes, I know. Yes. Come on. Oh goodness. Sometimes like, yes, exactly. Just keep watching. She sings so fast sometimes that um I can't sing along because she sings so fast. And a lot of songs I have to have the lyrics in front of me while I'm listening to it because otherwise I'm like, what did she say? But yeah, I love Greedy so much that it's my ringtone on my phone. What's another one? Oh, I just and right now like so I love Lady Gaga too. My favorite Lady Gaga song of all time is The Edge of Glory. But right now my favorite Lady Gaga song is How Bad Do You Want Me? I'll put you through hell just to know me, yeah, yeah. So sure of yourself, baby, don't get greedy. That shit won't end well. Ooh, won't end well. Hi, Shadow. Yes. 'Cause you like my hair, my ripped up jeans, you like the bad girl I got in me. She's on your mind like all the time, but I got a tattoo for us last week. Even good boys leave. How bad do you want me? Yes, the whole album is amazing. I listened to the whole thing like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, every song is so good. So I have that album. I have like all of Tate's albums on I like that. That's cute. I have all of Tate's albums on like the same Spotify playlist. I even have like a whole Tate McRae playlist. I should screenshot and show you. I wish I could screenshot and show you guys my Spotify playlists. Ooh, 'cause you hate the crash, but you love the rush, and I'll make your heart weak every time. Thank you. You hear my name 'cause she's in your brain, but I'm here to kiss you in real life. About to cause a scene. How bad do you want me? I don't sing the best, but I still love singing. Sorry, guys. I'm not a good singer, but I love singing. Bro, if I was a good singer, I'd be so famous. Like on here, I'd have so many followers. Ain't real. How bad do you want me for real? Yeah. Ooh, 'cause you like my hair, my ripped up jeans. You like the bad girl I got in me. She's on your mind like all the time, but I got a tattoo for us last week. Even good boys leave. Oh, I like what is it? I don't remember the part where it goes, a psychotic love theme. How bad do you want me? I think it's like, like after that, you make a baby. I can't remember how that goes, but you know the part that I'm talking about. Psychotic love theme. How bad do you want me? Sorry. I get dead skin on my lips sometimes. Yeah, you're a man. Yep. I'm like obsessed with that song because I heard it in my at work one time and I Shazammed it and I was like, oh my gosh. Then I went home and listened to it and I was like, oh my god, I love this song. So that's been my mission to memorize the chorus. Hi girls. Yeah. What's trying to think. I don't know because I haven't memorized the lyrics of many of Tate's new ones. Right, exactly. Yeah, I've heard it a couple times at work. I know, but I've heard it a couple times at my job. And I'm like, oh my god. The first time I didn't even know, it was her song till I Shazam, Shazam, till I Shazammed it. And I was like, oh my gosh. Went home, listened to it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Exactly. And then they played it at my work last week. And I was singing along to the chorus, I tell you what. I was sad because one of my coworkers who I was telling about the song was off that day. And I was like, man, I wanted to sing this to her. To show her that I learned it. Right. Exactly. Or they should play it more often. You know what's funny that I hate at my work is so my store, all the music's automated and everything. But like my store, like I'll hear all the older Tate McRae songs, but they'll never play any of the newer Tate McRae songs. And yet we'll get new Lady Gaga, new Ed Sheeran, new Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm like, where's the new Tate McRae? Come on. Like, I would lose my mind if I was at work and Greedy came on. Maybe. Right? Ooh, I'm sorry, sorry that you look. I know this is her like it's Think Later. I know it's from Think Later, but what you call it? Exes is really good too. Sorry that you love me. Change my mind up like it's origami. Kisses to my exes who don't give a shit about me. Kisses, kisses to the next ones who think they can't live without me. They can live without me. We make up, then we break up, then they swear they'll never call me. But I still got their number and their necklace. Kisses to my exes. I had a Uber driver one time. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, yes. um I had an Uber driver one time. I don't have a car, so I take Uber or Lyft when I need to go someplace. And I play bingo every week, once a week. And I had an Uber driver one time who played Tate McRae for me the whole way there. And he's like, she deserves a Grammy for fitting the word origami into a song. Just for the change my mind up like it's origami. She needs a Grammy already, I swear. Just like this, here for the night. You ain't buying in, just keep watching. Yes, exactly. I love her so much. I got a badge on YouTube for being one of the first people to watch her VMA performance for Revolving Door and Just Keep Watching. I think it Revolving Door and Just Keep Watching. Is that, or was it Revolving Door and Sports Car? I think it was Revolving Door and Sports Car, her VMA performance. Apparently, I was one of the first people to watch it on YouTube, and I was like, yes, that's because I love her so much. Yes. Oh my God, it was so hot. She's so flexible. Holy crap. I can't believe how flexible she is. And she's tall. She's only a few inches taller than me. I'm 5'5", but we love a tall queen, you know? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can't. I'd be all sorts of broken. Like, I'm not really flexible at all. Like, I failed gymnastics class when I was younger. You know, my mom tried to put me in gymnastics. Yeah, no, that didn't work out. Giggity. Giggity. Oh my God. Props if you watch Family Guy. Hello. Ivan's here. Yay. What's up? Where's... Yes, exactly. Quagmire. That makes 4 for Ivan. Where's Shadow? Shadow. 4 for Shadow. There we go. Yes, exactly. Like, giggity, giggity. All right. No, I don't think. Yeah. Some of the songs on So Close to What hit different now that her and the Kid Leroy aren't together anymore. Like, I Know Love. I know love, what it is, what it is. Yeah, I know love, yeah. I'm like, dang, I wonder if she still performs that song, even not being with him anymore, you know? Yeah. Or Siren Songs. I'm like, that whole album hits different now that she's not with him anymore. I'm like, damn, I wonder if she predicted this, you know? Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. I need to listen to the album more and memorize the lyrics more. But they're so good. Yeah, exactly. I can't do concerts. It's like too many people, like, and too loud. Oh, really? Dang. I don't have a CD player. All I have is Spotify. Yeah. Science. Nice. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I've never been able to handle concerts. I can't do like really loud noise or like too many people. Can't do it. Plus my trust issues, I'm like, hell no. But I'll watch them on YouTube, or I'll watch my favorite YouTubers like go to right. I'll watch my favorite YouTubers go to concerts and be like, "Thank you for letting me watch this and live vicariously through you," Oh my god, yeah. Woo. Yep, can't stop yawning. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, there you go. She's okay. Like I don't know, like some of her songs years ago I liked for a while and I'm like, eh. I feel weird because like sometimes I'll get over like people, but not Tate McRae. And I'm a big Swiftie too. I don't know about you, but I'm a big Swiftie too. For 20 years now. Or 21, well, yeah, 20 or 21 years. Because I'm only a year older than Taylor Swift. And I love her so much. There you go, exactly. Is Dua even gay though? Is my question. I don't think she is. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Right? Sorry, I never stop yawning. Oh, did Ivan leave? That's sad. Yes, exactly. Oh, I love Gaga. I'm waiting for her to get married to I forget his name. But Michael Polanski, is that right? I'm waiting for them to get married so we can see her dress and everything. You didn't know that? There you go. Yay, I remembered. Yeah, I don't know how people like stay engaged for so long. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Yes, exactly. And like she needs a tribute band so she doesn't have to work that day, Or like to have a DJ so she doesn't have to work that day. There we go. And see, now we get the trolls. Exactly. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Promotion. Yeah, school sucks. I'm sorry. Exactly. Oh my gosh. It's a wonder I made it through high school. I will never go back. Yeah, see, party boy, now you know the messages that I get. You're welcome. If I chat with somebody enough and I think I can trust them, I'll put them as a mod. That's why going words. That's why going live so often helps. There you go. I think that's why going live so often helps, because that way I can get to know people and start having moderators more often, you know. Especially if they keep returning to my lives, which is awesome. Because I like seeing familiar names, you know, and be like, "Hey, how are you?" There you go. Yay! That's always a good thing. I'm such a night owl. Oh my gosh. Years ago, I get it. Yeah. Exactly. Oh my goodness, yeah. I have trouble putting myself to bed before 5 a.m., you know? Sometimes even 6 a.m., which is fine because my work shifts don't start till like 1:30 or 2 in the afternoon. So I still get plenty of sleep. Because I have it drilled into everybody's heads that I don't do mornings at my job, you know? I do not do mornings at my job. But yeah, years ago I got into the habit of being up till 6 a.m. and it's really hard to break. Once your circadian rhythm is set like for a certain time, it's hard to break that habit. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, I stopped doing mornings. I don't know how many years ago when they gave me an afternoon shift one time, and I was like, "Ooh, I like this better," you know. So I started telling them, "Happy birthday! Yay! Happy birthday to Ivan!" Yay! I can do this because this was my birthday card. So here, that'll be your birthday card, right? Right? Or at least like have your parents host a party, you know, or like have a party at your house or something. Party. You're welcome. Hang on. I get dry skin on my lips and it bugs me. Right, exactly. Oh, it's rare to get many people in my lives lately. Probably because I'm a small account, but like even this late, it'd probably be more people if I went live earlier in the day. Like maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll try to do like an earlier live if I get around to it. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes there's videos that I'm watching or like doing other stuff. Goodness. Stop that. Burping, sorry. Exactly. Yeah. Because then, like, if I had more people, then I would ramble more often. There'd be less pauses in the conversation. Because when I can't think of anything more to say, then I stop talking. And I'm always like, come on, guys, give me topics, give me something to ramble about, to just keep going on about. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I try. Yeah, I don't remember I don't think I've ever had had more than 2 people talking to me at the same time, And I see other people that go live like JD Delay or if you know Claude Beauty 101, like their lives be rolling, like the chat just keeps going and going and going, and I'm like, how do they keep up with that? Or that one lady bartender from TikTok, Michelle, I think her name is Michelle. Yeah. Even hers was rolling earlier. I popped into her live for a minute. And I'm like, how do you keep up with the chat? And I try to always be watching the chat and, and like engaging with people. Because sometimes they just be talking and not even looking at what people are saying. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, she's pretty cool. I was watching her series, what's it called? Is that Neighborhood Bar series. Yeah. I need to finish that series. I think I was on episode 48. I need to finish her Neighborhood Bar series. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's like 20 or 30 people that I'm subscribed to, and I try to go through and watch all of their, whenever they post new content, I try to go through and watch all of them. Yeah. Right, exactly. It was awesome. Right? I'd probably never have the guts to go in. Like, if I was her neighbor, I'd probably never have the guts to actually step into her garage. I'd just walk by and be like, hey, no, I'm good. Just saying hi. Like, if you want to talk, you can come out to the sidewalk. I'm not comfortable going into your bar, your garage or whatever. But that's my trust issues, I'd be like, no, you're cool, but no. Right, exactly. I had my gallbladder removed about over a year and a half ago. So I've heard of Mr. Beast. The most I know is the Feastables chocolate bars at my work. But I know about the chocolate bars and the Lunchly kind of Lunchable knockoffs, That's about all I know. I think I've seen a picture of Mr. Beast one time. What was I talking about? Oh, had my gallbladder removed, so I'm not supposed to drink anymore. My doctor told me. Because, oh, really? I've never had one. Whoops. I've heard about it being moldy, though. I'm getting close to 40 and I still eat Lunchables. Right, exactly. Because, so before I had my gallbladder removed, I was getting pancreatitis a lot before I even realized that it was pancreatitis, and I ended up in the hospital a couple times. I think I've been in the hospital for it, between 3 and 5 times. And the last time I was in the hospital, you know how they always ask, do you smoke, do you drink? And I was like, no. And I told him, oh, dang, that's crazy. That's a lot of subs. Man, I will be excited. I'll be excited if I ever make it to 1 million. That'd be awesome. But the last time I was in the hospital for pancreatitis, look it up. Hang on, I'll write it down so you can look it up if you don't know what it is. Because I'm bad at explaining things. Hang on. And then I'll get back to my story. Pancreatitis. Look that up when you get a chance. But you know how they always ask you, do you smoke, do you drink? And I was like, no, I don't smoke, and I haven't touched alcohol since before I got my gallbladder removed. And they were like, stay away from it. Don't ever start up again. So I took that to mean don't ever drink alcohol ever again. It's basically what they were saying. So, and I have not touched it since. So I've been too afraid. Because I remember, I think the last time I had alcohol was the night that I called my, right. Yeah. Because, like, it's funny because people will buy certain, like, beer or wine coolers, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. And I'm like, and I'm in my head, I'm like, too bad I can't taste it ever. So, but yeah, like, I remember one time, I think it was before or after my surgery. I can't remember. No, I think it was after my surgery. Because, no, before my surgery was the last time that I had alcohol. And then, after my surgery, like a week after my surgery, 4 days after my surgery, I got pancreatitis again and ended up calling my dad and my stepmom at like almost 10 o'clock at night in excruciating pain. And my stepmom came and took me to the hospital. Oh, it was awful. Now, anytime I feel pain like that, I just get an Uber to the hospital. It's horrible. If you ever throw up and have like searing, like, you know how usually throwing up is not really painful, like to your like back or anything. If you ever throw up and you have pain going down your back, like excruciating pain, go to the hospital. It's probably pancreatitis. You know, um, oh my god, it was awful. The first time I had pancreatitis where I like ended up going to the hospital was before I even knew what it was, because I think it was before my gallbladder removal surgery. I Well, I don't know, like it's somewhere on the side, like on your right side, like kind of I don't know what side, like I'd have to look it up, but what you call it? I don't know where different organs are, but like I have scars on the side of my stomach, like on the side of my belly. You know what I'm talking about. Where they took it out. But like before I had the surgery, I was throwing up for several days. Well, yeah. Or no, not several days, but like for hours one day, and like called in sick to work. And then I had a doctor appointment several days later, and I told my well, it was my oncologist because I'm in remission from Hodgkin's lymphoma. And so I told him about the pain that I was in, and he ordered a CT scan for me. And then later that day, I got a phone call, and they're like, "You need to go to the emergency room. You have pancreatitis." And so I was in the hospital for the weekend, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And then they were like, "Yeah, your gallbladder needs to come out." And I was like, "Oh man, that's the only organ I've ever lost." So I figure, being 37 and only ever having my gallbladder taken out, I'm doing pretty good in life. Right? Oh, it's horrible. Right? Oh man. And then so after that second time of right? So after being in the hospital twice, it was a little over a year before the next time I had pancreatitis. And that was end of May, I want to say, last time I had it. Oh, it sucked. And boy, is it expensive. Like hospital bills are expensive. Like, luckily there's payment plans, but oh my god. It's like gallstones, and I think it's like gallstones and irritation of the pancreas. So like I'd have to look it up. Thank you. But so yeah, I have trouble explaining things a lot of the time. But definitely look it up because it's hard for me to like. It's hard to explain. I don't know how to explain it. I've even had like my stepmom knows a lot of stuff because she was a nurse at one point in time. Uh so she knows a lot more than I do. And so she ends up there you go. Oh yeah, it's horrible. The pain is awful. Like it usually goes around my middle, like right under my chest. It goes like right around like the band of my bra, you know? So I know what it feels like and I'm like, "Oh god." The last time I had to leave work and be like, "I need to go to the emergency room." But yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Woo! Luckily, I've been in good shape since the last time I was in the hospital. Exactly. Oh yeah. I can't remember. Like I had eaten lunch, and then a little while later, I started getting that pain, and I was like, I need to go to the restroom. So I went to the restroom, and it got worse. Walked out of the restroom, and I'm one of those where you can see in my face, like a lot of times my face will tell the story of what's going on with me, and you can always tell when I'm not feeling good, you know? So I walked up to my head clerk supervisor and I was like, I need to go to the ER. She's like, okay, go. And it's funny because I went to the ER and they originally sent me home with what they called dyspepsia, which is kind of like really bad heartburn. Well, within 24 hours, I was back again with full blown pancreatitis. And I was like, I knew it. I knew that's what it was. Right. Oh, goodness. Right. More like my body hates me. My brain hates, like, everything hates me. My hair, like, I can't get my hair to do anything fun other than a ponytail. That's about it. I've tried, and I don't have the talent for that. I wish, because I see some girls with really cool, really cute hairstyles, and I'm like, I wish my hair would do that. But I'm just not talented, you know? Like, everything hates me. Yeah, my hair won't do that. Trust me when I say my hair is not cooperative in anything other than the low pony that I do. I tried getting one of those big hair clips, you know, the one that like goes like this, and it just fell right out. Like I promise I've tried, and my hair won't do anything but a ponytail. And I'm fine with it. Thank you. And I'm like, I'm fine with a ponytail. It's easy, it's quick. I don't really have the patience for like anything more complicated. That's another thing. Like my patience does not always last very long. So I'm like, ponytail's quick and easy. I'll just stick with that. And I almost never have it down because it just gets in my way and bugs me. And I'm like, no, you're going back up. Thank you. I'm also not good at dancing. So like little dances that I do when I'm just standing still is all I got. Right, exactly. I'm like, no. goodness. See, YouTube is so boring. I wish that I could play music in the background and like just groove to that. But YouTube is so boring with the copyright laws, you know? Yes, exactly. Like some of my videos have like uh the little yellow triangle that says copyright warning or whatever. Uh it's fun to finally have an adult to chat with. No offense to any children. Oh, there you go. Right, exactly. And it's funny because like anytime I get yeah, it's funny because anytime it says copyright, I'll go into YouTube Studio and look at where it's like, and it always says, yeah, exactly. And it always says Russia and Belarus. And I'm like, well, I don't care about Russia and Belarus, so I'm not going to change it. I'm like, Belarus and Russia will just have to miss out. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know. I don't even know. But apparently, certain music is not allowed there. Forgot to clean that. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Except vodka in the morning. Right. Oh goodness. Oh, goodness. See, I never stop yawning. Yeah, it's only 4:15. We're fine. I've been trying to do longer lives so that I can increase my public watch hours. Cause like right. Right. I used to be friends with someone who uh was, I'm pretty sure, an alcoholic because like she always wanted a drink. And I'm pretty sure like before my dad kicked her out of my house, I'm pretty sure she was trying to make me an alcoholic too. Luckily that did not work. Those little emojis are so cute. But yeah, I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers by Christmas, and I don't I don't know. We'll see how yeah, right? We'll see how long it takes me to get to monetize cuz like on YouTube Studio, I wish I could do a green screen in live because I could show you guys where I'm at and where I need to get to. So on YouTube Studio, and I've tried to do videos about this but they don't get views. But it shows like how many subscribers I need, and it's like, oh, like 3 uploads within the last 90 days, and then down below it says and one of the following, and it's like 3,000 public watch hours or 3 million valid shorts views, valid public shorts views or something like that. So we'll see how long it takes to achieve that goal. But I figure if I can just get to 500 subscribers, then the what you call it, the super likes will be activated. I think I started a year ago, September. So I think today would be the anniversary of the first video that I posted. So, but I think I first like made my channel like last January or something like that. But yeah. So I think I've been posting videos for a year. I'll have to go look at my first, yeah. Oh yeah. I think my first video is a baby orangutan. Either a baby orangutan or yeah. Baby orangutan at the Denver Zoo. I hope so. Cuz I live in Colorado and I always like I'm in Denver, so I'm close to the Denver Zoo. So I go there all the time. I might not make it this month though, because I haven't gone to the zoo yet this month, and I was gonna go this Wednesday, but I have a doctor appointment. So, what does that mean, Ivan? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never actually been there. I think I've been too scared, because like I haven't been to any bars since I was 24. And remember I was saying my trust issues have gotten so bad since then. Like I won't go to bars anymore. But I've heard of it, and I think I've seen it. But yeah, I'm too scared. I'm kind of a chicken shit sometimes. Scaredy cat. Right? But I don't drink alcohol anymore, so I'm like, well, now I won't go. Then and again my trust issues, so I'm like, no, I'm good. Right? No. I know. I don't think I ever could. Oh, it's a meme? I don't know any of the new memes lately. So I'm like, what the hell? Yes, exactly. Yay, a fellow millennial. Yay. I forgot about that. It's funny because my sister was born in 1981 and she refuses to claim herself as a millennial, even though she technically is. And I was born in 88. Right. Yeah. We rock. Hello. Feel free to join the party, guys. Right. Yeah. My dad is 75. He'll be 76 in January, the end of January. And let's see. Hang on. There's 2. Hang on. Right? And my dad's 75, my stepmom is 62. So technically they're both boomers. Right? Boomers and Karens and ugh. Right. Exactly. Yeah, all my grandparents were born in the 20s, and they're all long passed away by now. Oh my god, yeah. Mostly at my job. I remember saying to someone, like, okay, Karen, bye, Karen. And believe it or not, Karens come in all colors, all races. Anybody, it's not just white ladies. It is not just white ladies, believe me. They're all races. Uh-huh. Well, that guy that about the Smirnoffs was almost being like a male Karen. I don't know what male Karen are they called Chads, I guess. About his stupid discount, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Right, exactly. Amen. Exactly. Except, his funny thing is, like, the guy was doing all the talking, and his wife was just like not saying anything, which I guess was good. She was probably embarrassed by him, but she didn't do anything to shut him up either, you know. Bye, Ivan. Happy birthday. Hope to see you tomorrow. Exactly. I'll take your word for it. Woo. Woo. Sorry. I never stop yawning. Exactly. Amen. Yeah. I don't even know what would be considered top shelf, but yeah. Now I know love is stuck in my head. I don't know why. You know what else got stuck in my head? Right, exactly. Oh my gosh. This video that I did yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the night before, where I duetted Call Me Chris, that's stuck in my head now because it's such an earworm. That Renee rap song. That has a long ass title too. Yeah. uh, oh really? I don't listen to her. But so that's the first song that I heard of hers. Oh, it's not. That reminds me of Zara Larson's "Ain't My Fault." I haven't heard it, but I haven't heard that one. The "It's Not My Fault," but is that from the new Mean Girls, the new version of Mean Girls? Right. Oh, there you go. The only song I know, but I think no wait. I'm trying to think. No, that's Jess Glynn. Or no, is it Symphony? Is that Zara Larson? Because there's only like two Zara Larson songs that I know. But is Symphony one of hers? Part of your symphony. See, I can't sing very well. There you go. I only like the original Mean Girls with Lindsay Lohan. I loved Freakier Friday too, with the new Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. You know, that was good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I only know Symphony and Ain't My Fault. You keep turning me on. Yes, and my favorite was I loved that Lindsay did a reprise. Did I guess you could call it a reprise, or like still did Take Me Away and Ultimate. I love that she did both of those again. You're it. You're the ultimate. It's automatic, I'm sure of it. Cause I've been waiting all my life for someone just like you. It's a good song. That yeah. Yeah, exactly. And her iconic solo. How does it go? Take me away. Now take me away, 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 away. That solo is awesome. Don't wanna grow up, I wanna shout out, hey, take me away. Yep, exactly. And Lindsay still looks fantastic. Well, so does Jamie Lee Curtis, but like, I remember seeing Lindsay Lohan in a Old Navy one of the newer Old Navy commercials, and I was like, she looks fantastic. Woo, woo. Yes, exactly. Get it, sis. Get that money. Oh, I'm always yawning. Feel free to come in and join the conversation. Yes, I love Jennifer Coolidge. Oh my gosh. um who hosted Saturday Night Live? Who was the host of Saturday Night Live when Ariana Grande and Dana Carvey were dressed up as Jennifer Coolidge and like were acting like Jennifer Coolidge for that Maybelline commercial? That cracked me up. Oh my god. Ari is so good at impressions. Like, it's amazing. She even did an amazing Celine Dion impression. Oh my god. But her Jennifer Coolidge is like, sounds exactly like Jennifer Coolidge. I wish I could do that. Bro, if I could do voices, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy how she could do voices so well. If I could do that, I would have millions of followers. Oh my gosh. Or how Michael Winslow can do all those different sound effects. Have you seen him on America's Got Talent years ago? He can do all these sound effects that are like so spot on. And I'm like, I wish I could do that. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, it's funny. I saw something like I didn't watch the video, but I saw where Right. I saw where Lindsay Sterling recently performed on AGT, like as one of the performers or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Um, and every time I think to myself, I hope Piers Morgan apologized to her for the mean things he said when she auditioned years ago. Because now, look how famous she is. And he thought she'd never amount to anything. And I'm like, Piers Morgan, like, if I ever meet Lindsay Sterling, I'll be like, please tell me that Piers Morgan apologized to you because he owes you an apology. You know? Exactly. Hang on, this might freeze for a second because I'm going to use my Google thing. Hey, Google, did Piers Morgan ever apologize to Lindsay Sterling for the mean things he said?
Yes, Piers Morgan admitted on Twitter that Lindsay Sterling did indeed prove me wrong. Piers Morgan did not apologize directly to Lindsay Sterling, but did admit on Twitter that she, quote, did indeed prove me wrong.
Okay, so I used Google to see if he... So apparently he apologized on Twitter or like said she proved him wrong. But Piers Morgan needs to actually apologize to her. I don't care if it's public or not. But he needs to say, I'm sorry for being so disrespectful, for being so rude when you auditioned, you know. Because admitting that she proved him wrong on Twitter or on X is not the same as actually giving her an apology. Like, I will die on this hill that Piers Morgan owes Lindsay Sterling an apology. And if I ever meet Lindsay in person, I will say to her, exactly. Well, yeah, he and Simon Cowell are kind of like one and the same almost. But I feel like Simon Cowell's not as mean, you know, but like still, I will die on this hill that Piers Morgan owes Lindsay an apology. And I'll probably never meet her, but if I do, I'll tell her, hey, Piers Morgan owes you an apology. She'll probably say, oh, it's fine, you know, because she's so sweet. But I will still tell her that he owes her an apology. Right, exactly. No. And oh my gosh, Nightbird, Jane, you've never seen Simon show as much emotion as he did for her. Oh my goodness. Do you remember her? You what? I've never thought he was that attractive. He's okay looking, but I've never thought he was that attractive. Oh my god. Oh goodness. You must have been. Sorry, I got to that troll before you did. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh goodness. Right? See? Now you know what now you know the comments that I usually get when I'm alive. Ugh. Some of the right? Yeah. Some of them really get disgusting. Like, oh my god, that's not even one of the like I've gotten really worse ones, like when I would read on live, I stopped reading live because I was getting really like disgusting comments. You might have seen I read an entire book chapter by chapter. I started out reading them live, and then I switched to just doing long form videos of Midnight Sun. And I discovered that reading live is not my thing. Exactly. No, like grossly like sexual like kink, like gross like kinks, Not like haters, but like gross like kink type things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I switched from reading live to doing long form videos. And then I was like, well, I stutter and stumble over the words too much. Right, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Right. But I discovered when I read out loud, I stumble over the words and stutter too much. And I'm like, okay, maybe after this book we won't read live anymore. But I might do a long form video in December reading The Polar Express for everybody. I've been wanting to do that for years. So there might be a long form reading of The Polar Express. Hello. Coming in December. If I can get a copy of it. I love the movie. One thing about trains, it doesn't matter where they're going. What matters is deciding to get on. That's my favorite quote. Always do that. Okay, there we go. When I get to the hour 50 mark, it always like reconnects. Oh, really? Yes, I love hot cocoa. Oh my gosh, yes. I love hot cocoa. I always forget to make it during wintertime. I'll be at work and I'm like, I want to go home and have hot cocoa. And then I sit in my chair and I forget. And then by the time I think about it, it's time for bed. I did a live where I was drinking hot cocoa one time. Woo. Goodness. Woo. But yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably just do it as a long form video though. Oh yeah? I don't know. I feel like I'm never ready for the new season. Except for when winter ends. Then I'm ready for warm weather. But I feel like I'm never ready for cold weather. I feel you. I feel you. It's down to right? I love apple cider. Oh my gosh, so good. Apple cider and hot cocoa. Two of the best. These are a few of my favorite things. You know what bugs me is like, so, okay, I love the sound of music, and the song My Favorite Things plays every Christmas, and I'm like, I don't consider that to be a Christmas carol, you know? It's just a song from the sound of music. I don't know why they consider that a Christmas carol. Just because, what do you call it? Just because they say, exactly. And yet it's played in my store every Christmas. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. And I'm like, this is not a Christmas song. It's not a Christmas song. It's just a song from the sound of music. Because they mention winter in part of the song. Silver white winters that melt into spring. Oh, that's my favorite. All I Want for Christmas Is You is my absolute favorite Christmas song of all time. Don't hate me. That's my absolute favorite Christmas song of all time till the day I die. Like, my favorite. And it's funny cuz my store, I think they used to start Christmas music after Thanksgiving, but in recent years they don't start Christmas music till December 1st, which is awesome. But like, exactly. Oh my gosh, yes. And I always know all the words and I always sing it all the way through. And what you call it? I won't sing it now because everybody will yell at me. It's September. um but yeah, and like I added it to I made a Christmas playlist on Spotify, and because every year recent years I'll only get to hear it once during the season at my work. So if I want to hear it more than once, I have to listen to it on Spotify. That is my absolute favorite. That one, and I gotta think. Oh, you know what's another good one that I heard last year for the first time? Look up DJ Play a Christmas Song by Cher. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh my gosh. DJ, I won't sing it because I know. Like, it probably plays more times when I'm off work than it does when I'm at work. But I feel like every year, yes. So then DJ Play a Christmas Song. Da 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 da. That's the only thing I want this year. I heard that for the first time last year and I was like, this is a banger. And oh my gosh, Mamma Mia 2 when she sings Fernando, iconic. I haven't listened to Cher's whole album, but yes. So look up DJ Play a Christmas Song. Oh my gosh, you will be dancing your butt off, I swear. And there's an amazing key change, like towards the end of the song where she goes up an octave, well, it's a key change, I think they call it. But it's, oh my god, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oh my gosh, it was great. Like, you will thank me for it. There you go. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that one out. But yeah, oh my god. Well, and then of course, Celine Dion's "The Magic of Christmas Day" is another one. Yeah, "The Magic of Christmas Day" is great. Jingle Bell Rock's a classic. There's so many good ones. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love her. What's it? I can't remember what one. I can't remember what I was going to talk about. Goodness. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shouting down for you and me, for liberty. Right, exactly. Fernando. And we never thought that we could lose. There's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. Woo. Oh, there you go. I didn't know he could sing. Really? I didn't know he could sing. I might have to check that out. Because that's new to me. I always say, like, in addition to those songs, my Oh, there you go. I'll have to check that out. My store gets the weirdest Christmas songs. Like, I'll have to write down some, like, this year. I'll have to write down some of the weird ones that I hear, like Shazam them and write them down. One of them is I think it's called Elf's Lament by Bare Naked Ladies. Elf's Lament or something like that by Bare Naked Ladies. That's a weird one. What you call it? I forget what it's called, but it's about like kidnapping Santa Claus. That's a weird one. I'll have to find, because like we get the weirdest Christmas songs at my store. And I'm like, why? What the hell? Right. Yeah. Right. Dang, we haven't gotten anybody else in that really wanted to chat. Woo. 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 Goodness. I think about 10 more minutes, then I'll probably head out. Right, exactly. I forget what it's called, but it's about something about stealing his bag of toys and giving to like poor kids who don't have any. Something like that. I forget what it's called. But it's like a little kid voice. And give to other kids who don't have none. Something like that. I'll have to look it up. Right. Right. Hang on, because I'm gonna use Google. Hello. How's everybody doing? Well, I'll look it up later, and I'll tell you if I see it again. Right. Like I said, we get weird Christmas songs. I like that we still get Christmas Don't Be Late by the Chipmunks, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. We still get those. Woo! Goodness. Oh, I just got Celine Dion's "Oh Holy Night" just popped into my head. Yeah. Right. I want it. I better not sing it because people will be mad at me. Oh, goodness. No, veins, go away. We don't need to be poked with needles. I feel like sometimes the veins in my hand look like more pronounced than normal. And I'm like, no, go away. Oh my gosh. That's another thing that's the worst about being in the hospital is being poked and prodded with so many needles, you know? Because when you spend the night in the hospital, they come in every few hours to take your vitals and to draw blood, you know? And I'm like, oh, the worst. You will never get a full night of uninterrupted sleep in a hospital. Right. Yeah. And not, as Bubba J would say, and not in the good way. I don't know if you watch Jeff Dunham or not. Yeah. Where he thinks he was abducted by aliens. Oh goodness. Can't stop laughing at that. It's what I've heard that joke so many times that I still like crack up. Now I got the giggles. I can't stop laughing. Right. Exactly. Especially Ahmed's silence, I kill you. Sometimes when I hear my neighbors outside, I like am so tempted to open my door and be like, silence, I kill you. But I'm not sure how they would take that. I'm afraid of the dark. Otherwise, like, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm afraid of the dark, but if I was not afraid of the dark, I would go outside and like make sure it was like pitch black so you couldn't see me, and I would just sing the hanging tree. Hello. You know, just be like in total darkness, be like, are you coming to the tree? See if anybody gets freaked out by it. Right. But I'm so scared of the dark. That's the thing. Like, I'm 37 and I'm terrified of the dark. That's why I don't watch scary things at night. I'm checking on my potentially haunted bears. It's funny because I never know if they're actually haunted or not because I have a yes, exactly. Amen. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Scared of what could be in the dark. That's a good way to put it. But yeah, I have a light up thing in front of each of my bears, and they haven't touched them in days. So I'm like, yeah. So they're like stuffed bears, and like one I bought from work, and two of them I got from an antique store. And like sometimes I don't know because like, have you heard of light up cat toys, like those light up balls that for cat? Sometimes, yeah. I have actually. You'll have to scroll on my videos on my channel. I have videos of them doing it. Oh, some traffic noise outside. I was like, what the hell? So yeah, I have videos of them doing it. And it's funny because like the videos where I've recorded them doing it, they stop after a little while because I think they realize I'm recording, and I'm like, oh, they must be camera shy. Yeah, I'm like kind of on the fence where I kind of believe, but at the same time, I'm a little bit of a skeptic because I've never actually seen one. You know what I'm saying? But like, literally, I swear, as soon as I start recording, they stop touching the balls. But I've watch. So you want to see the quickest way to clear the room when I'm live? Is just do this. So I have this light up cat toy. It's technically a cat toy. So all they have to do is touch it. Well, I shook it, but all they have to do is touch it and it lights up. So I'll be sitting in my chair at the table and you'll occasionally see me looking side to side because the ball stays like lasts for like 10 seconds. So if they touch it and I look at the right time, I would be able to see it going off. Yeah. Like one time my first video that I made it was of my gold bear Tundra. My other two bears are both named Aaron because they're the TY brand, so I kept their original names. And the gold one, she's cream colored, I guess. I named her Tundra, but right, exactly. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know what date, how far back one of my videos is, but I have one where I'm sitting in, like, not sitting, but I was standing in the kitchen when I got home from work, and Tundra was touching her ball, and I was all the way in the kitchen, and I took a video, and I was like, guys, I'm in my kitchen, and Tundra's setting off her ball. And of course, I think once she realized I was recording, she stopped. And I was like, oh, yeah, of course, now that I'm recording. But, like, they haven't set off their balls in days. Like, sometimes one of them will set one off, like, several times, and I'm like, hi, how are you? The problem is, I don't think they're necessarily intelligent spirits because it's technically called a townhouse. So, but, like my house and there's like four of us connected into one building, but separate units. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's technically called a townhouse. But it's funny because like where was I? Squirrel. Right. But like the thing that makes me a skeptic is they won't respond to my questions. Like I'll try to like ask them questions and they won't respond to the questions. They won't touch their ball or anything. So I'm like, okay, they must not be intelligent spirits. Maybe they're just passing through. Right. Exactly. So I'm like, I don't know if it's spirits passing through or what, you know. Because like, yeah, I've tried establishing some form of communication by talking to them and they don't respond. And I'm like, "Aw." Yeah, like not like professional cuz I'm a scaredy cat. So like I only have cheap equipment. Like I've got I've got two EMF meters, like the cheap ones from Amazon and the little balls are from Amazon. So, yeah, I've got the cheap equipment. I'd be scared to get the more expensive stuff, you know, like the REM pods and stuff, and like Selena Spooky Boo has an Alice box, and I'm like, that's terrifying. If you ever watch the ghost hunts with Call Me Chris and Selena Spooky Boo, oh my gosh. They have a movie called House on Eden that I actually saw in theaters. And it's yes, exactly. Yeah. And they even have Selena has like a one that's like a bell, like you know, one of those like school bells. That's terrifying too. Right? Yeah, like I don't know if I could actually go to haunted places. I'd be so scared. But yeah, I'm convinced that they won't tap their ball or like do anything while I have a camera going because like I swear as soon as I start recording, they stop touching it. And I'm like, "Aw." But yeah, I've tried asking questions and getting them to respond and they don't. Right. Like I'm terrified. Right. Oh, I haven't traveled in years, you know. Right, exactly. You know, that reminds me of I don't know if you watch the Disney Zombies movies. Well, I'll probably have to go soon. Did you ever watch the Disney Zombies movies? Well, the third one is about where they're introduced to aliens, and one of the first song, pretty much the first song, there's a "We come in peace, we mean no harm." Yeah, right. No. Okay. Oh, did I make Star a moderator? I think I might have. I have a little notebook that I write everyone's names down in, so I'm trying to think who I've made a moderator already and who I haven't. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so many haunted places in the eastern states. Oh my gosh. Like Louisiana, Georgia. Holy crap. I used to watch Most Haunted Places on Travel Channel. Oh my god, terrifying. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh, terrifying. Goodness. But I discovered I can't watch scary things at night because then I start hearing things in my house and I don't know if it's my imagination or if it's really like, you know, it's probably my imagination more or less. I do have a video on my channel of Graveyard Girl. Oh dang. Right? Oh, I'd be too scared. Goodness. Yeah, they haven't been active in several days. My bears. But I used to watch Stacia's Weird, if you've heard of her on Southern Go. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like we hope not. But yeah. I used to watch Stacia's Weird, now she's controversial drama. But that's where I got like that's what prompted me to get the equipment that I have is from her, you know. Otherwise I wouldn't know about any paranormal. Right, exactly. Oh my goodness. Goodness. All right, well, I'm going to get going. It was great talking to you. I hope I see you in future lives. I'll be back on tomorrow. Well, technically tonight. Because it. No, they've been inactive for days, even when even when I talk about them. So I don't know what, if it's an electromagnetic field that causes them to light up or what. Yeah, it's great to meet you too. All right, I'm going to head out. I'll see you guys later. I love you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be kind.